My name is Boone Barton. Currently I'm working at Higdon Outdoors in Paducah, Kentucky. And when it's that time of year, I chase waterfowl. If you ask anybody that truly knows me, they say Boone Barton is hunting. I mean, that's really all I'm concerned about. It's always season for me. It's either I'm getting to hunt it or I'm getting ready for it. That's who I am. That's my passion. And I mean, that's my obsession. I'm obsessed with it.
So you excited about going to Canada?
I am. I'm excited. Maybe a little apprehensive just because it's a completely different country. Don't know how well I'll be accepted up there. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a whole different ball game, and I think it's going to be a great time. Of course, to me, I have zero accent. I enunciate all my words perfectly and have perfect grammar, but they might have a little trouble understanding me, so we might have to get a pad and a pencil and write some words down just so that language barrier is not there anymore. I'm still trying to figure out what A means. I always thought it was the first letter of the alphabet, but evidently to them it means something completely different. So I'm gonna have to do a little research on that. And I'm sure when I come back, I'll have a lot of other ones to throw around Western Kentucky to throw some guys for a loop.
All right, guys, we're pumped. Higdon Outdoors Television. We're pulling into Saskatchewan. We're jacked, we're stoked, we're all the above. 32 hours on the road, a lot of pavement time, a lot of windshield time. But we're here, mixed bag hunting for the next 8 or 9 days. We're gonna be hunting with Corey McLaughlin at Highland Outfitters. Our first stop is to get our good buddy from Kentucky, Boone Barton. We know he's here, he's at the Saskatoon airport, he's cleared customs, so we're hightailing her there to get him.
Do these shoes make my butt look big? I'm all about constructive criticism, so just shoot me straight.
I think it looked good, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I think old Booner's a bit nervous, so Benny boy?
I'd say.
But I can guarantee you one thing. Old Boone's in for a good time on Canadian soil.
They pretty much gave me free rein, which could be a deadly opportunity. Keep the cussing at a minimum and keep the majority of my clothes on, which, you know, that's open to interpretation, I think. So we'll just roll with that.
We just got one small problem right now. Well, actually, Boone's got a small problem right now. We're really late.
2,600 miles away and our date stood us up. It's reminiscent of sophomore year in high school. It's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. It's like we've already rented the tux, but our prom date left us. There's our ride. I don't even know half those guys in there, but I love every one of them.
All right, we found this big field last night. Devin, Keith, and Boone found it. They were out scouting. We're gonna run about 700-800 snow goose decoys today. There's a lot of birds in here, so we've got a favorable wind. She's blowing hard out of the north. Low cut though, so concealment's gonna be a problem, but we're gonna fix that. Guys are collecting stubble right now. We'll get these blinds done up good. A couple kill holes out there, 8 shooters. Hopefully make a big pile of white ones this morning.
Essentially what we're going to do is majority of our feeders, the majority of the decoys for that matter are going to be stacked real tight around the blinds. We're hurting for cover a little bit today, so we're gonna try to break up the outline of the blinds. We're gonna string the decoys out downwind. We're gonna play with them about probably 80 yards to 90 yards this morning, and we'll see what happens. Should be good. We're on a big power feed here. There's probably, I'd say, 8 to 10,000 in this field feeding. We've got another feed about a mile away, so we're gonna have lots of traffic in the area this morning, definitely.
You know, this field that we're in is probably as large as the county that I live in. So that's extremely different. I don't really know what to think. It's wild. I think I would feel more at home on the face of the moon, but we'll figure it out. See what it's all about.
These aren't your grandmother's decoys. To prove how tough our Higdon Outdoors foam-filled decoys are, we decided to drill a giant hole straight through the middle of them. And then Higdon Outdoors foam-filled decoys. Tough, unsinkable, bulletproof.
Round two for the afternoon. Here we go, Higdon Outdoors Television. First set of snows coming off the reservoir. Stick with us. Those two, Greggy. Kill him, kill him!
Ready?
Yep.
Kill him.
Kill him.
There we go. Wasn't the spinner.
You didn't even have to pull the trigger. The thing was falling, I just pulled it. Just saw it get hit.
a sport steeped in history and tradition, one company is always looking towards the future. Decoys weren't always unsinkable. Your spread didn't always come to life. With a spirit of innovation and a drive to take waterfowling to the next level, the Higdon family is dedicated to producing the next generation of hunting equipment. Quality, customer service, innovation. That's Higdon Outdoors.
All right, here we go, day 2 in Saskatchewan. Put a lot of pavement time in last night, Mr. Devon charette for us, and we got a big kind of slough / sheet water area out here we're gonna hunt this morning. The snows were packed in it pretty good. And we got great cover behind us. There's some mallards in there too, so hopefully we can fill the crock pot. We got about an hour and a half till shooting light. I'm gonna put out about 400 snows, a couple spinners, and away we go. Stick with us, should be good.
We're trying to something a little different today. What we're doing, we're setting up right now in I call it sheet water. It's only, I'd say 4 inches, 6 inches deep in the center. Birds are actually puddling here before they jump out to their main feed, which is approximately about a mile away in a pea field. So what we're doing, we're just setting up our spread right now. We're gonna have probably 600 or so full body Higdons, and we'll see what happens.
Big wind, Boone. That's what we like, my man.
So far it's different because obviously your breath's hovering right in front of you. Yesterday, if I'd have been 20 pounds lighter, I would have probably joined the migration. The wind would have probably taken me away.
It's not what you consider snow goose hunting weather. Hence the reason why I wanted to change it up and try some water. I didn't really want to sit in the middle of the field this morning. We got heavy frost. It's actually 0 right now.
When they say it's 0, I'm like, dude, this is not 0. But obviously there's Celsius, we're Fahrenheit. So it's kind of having to do a little bit of math in my head. You know, when it's 0, it's about 32 Fahrenheit. I think this morning it's -1. So I'm gonna say it's somewhere around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's starting to feel like duck season. This right here is gonna be the money maker. Yep, hide and watch. This is Stan the Snow. He's gonna bring them in. Now, position him right there. Go. And I will have 1 full body mallard out today. It's bad luck if you don't. I'll have him on my foot bag. I'll zip tie him to my blind. Some kind of unidentified flying object.
I don't want to see you missing.
Oh, you'll probably see it.
He's coming, bud. He says, Boone, shoot me. Oh my goodness, no way. Get ready, bud.
Shoot it, Boone.
Yeah.
Again.
That's how tough they are.
Wow.
What happened, brother?
No, I don't know. I think he's wearing his bulletproof vest. Normally when you hit something head on, they at least slow down a little bit. Sucker's getting hit from the whole line, and then he was just like...
Hey, don't put this on us. I didn't even pull my gun up because
No, everybody was hitting him. Like, and he was just taking it, and then he was just like, all right, I'm out. I don't know.
I've never
But
seen
hey,
anything shake it like that.
we got to shoot at one, and we hit one.
Watch it flip.
I don't like reliving.
Ben's laughing. Yeah! Uh-oh.
Then it's just like, kill him, hit him again. What was it? I was like, don't miss this. Everybody's watching, because you always made a big deal about shooting one. I was mentally preparing myself. Pulled up, boom! Oh! I ended up put a shell in the gun backwards. I loaded another one, and it wasn't closing. I was like, got caught up in the moment.
Buck fever, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Crane fever. If he comes over, roll him out. There he is. Well, guys, the Sandhill Crannock venture didn't turn out as planned today. Got a shot at one, just didn't work out. But we have a lot more time up here in Canada, hopefully for me to get that tag filled for myself. And for y'all, we're planning on capturing a lot more great waterfowl footage for y'all. Stay tuned, and as always, thanks for watching Higdon Outdoors Television.
Ha ha ha!